Hello world, and welcome to the Common Sense Man's News and Talk Show here on this Wednesday, Hump Day, October 31st, Halloween. Happy Halloween to everyone. Hopefully you go out and do some trick-or-treating or go to a party tonight or somewhere and have some fun. This is a show where we discuss news from different news sources on the internet, discussed in a common sense way, trying to bring the right, the left, the up, the down, all together on just about every subject you could think about. And please email me your suggestions or comments to commonsenseman@gmail.com. That's common with a K. Or call in and let's get a live discussion on any subject, 805-994-0606. And starting the news today, we will start with Fox again. And it's Speaker Pelosi. And there's a picture, I'm assuming, of Democrat House Leader Pelosi. And she's telling liberal late-night comics she'll soon be back in charge. Pelosi predicts Dems will win the House as Colbert pleads not to jinx it. So there you go. Curious about that, go to Fox News. Moving over to CNN, Trump's humbling grief turns into fire and fury. He went to Pittsburgh, and after he gave a little bit of humbling grief, then he turned his attention to the midterms and everything right there in mid-griefing. So that is Mr. Trump at his best. A little side note on CNN. I like this one. Veterans slam Trump for border stunt. What are you saying? Veterans are slamming Trump? Of course, they're slamming him for sending 5,000 troops down to the border. Senior military officials defend it, but there's some veterans, some pretty key veterans, saying Donald Trump thinks unarmed people who are fleeing horrors and are still 1,000 miles away are a national security threat a week before Election Day. He's not buying it, so there you go. Some veterans aren't. I'm sure a lot of veterans don't support Trump, I imagine. Moving over to CNBC, wages and salaries jump up 3.1%, highest level in a decade. There you go. Robust jobs market sees another 227,000 hires in October. Dow jumps 350 points, but stocks are still headed for a big October loss. That is all your financial news in about 10 seconds. USA Today, they have an article there. They say not just Bahamas. These Caribbean islands also have sex crimes. So it's not just Jamaica that has sex crimes. It is the Bahamas. There's some other ones in there. And I think that's going to happen. That's what happens when you get a bunch of tourists in places. There's always going to be some type of crime. Just got to be careful. Don't walk alone at night. Stuff like that. Be careful. Be street smart. Not everybody is street smart, but it's you always got to pay attention. I don't care where you're at. You have to pay attention. You have to be street smart. I call it street smart. Going over to the B to the BC. There's an interesting one. I think your freedom of speech and your rights here in America are going blah blah blah. You're bitching and complaining. Well, go move somewhere else, because tell you what, you go to places like Pakistan, like this article. A Pakistan Christian woman was just cleared of blasphemy after spending 8 years in solitary confinement. She was on death row. She was going to be executed for what was she doing? Asaya Babi was convicted in 2010 after being accused of insulting the Prophet Muhammad in a row with her neighbors. Yes, she spent 8 years just now in solitary confinement, awaiting execution for that. So when you complain about your rights of freedom of speech and all that kind of stuff, think about Pakistan, or go to Pakistan, whatever. MSNBC, decision time. A little article here from Rachel Maddow. She said 2000 election could yield Congress that will be a check on Trump. Rachel Maddow notes that congressional Republicans have made it abundantly clear in the first 2 years of Donald Trump's administration that they are not interested in serving their role as a check on presidential power, but the 2018 election offers Americans, voters, a chance to change that. So there you go. Get out there and vote. Whether you're left, right, up, down, just get out there and vote. Moving over to the ESPN News, really nothing happening right now. It's kind of one of those hump days. There's really nothing going on. We're just going to move on from sports. Moving over to the T to the M to the Z. Megyn Kelly to NBC. I'll zip my lips for $10 million. Wow. Megyn Kelly has told MSC she will not spill whatever beans she has on the network and the people who work there, but at a hefty price. Did you know in this article too, she's making $25 million frickin' dollars a year? That's amazing. I can't believe that. I mean, because I don't even know who she is. I mean, I'm sure people watch her. I'm sure she's popular, but $25 million, that's crazy. I got the wrong business. Move on to travel leisure news. I don't know if you've heard about the couple from India that fell to their death there in Yosemite National Park, but they were pretty popular, semi-popular bloggers. They were blogging around the world while they traveled. Their blog site, Holidays and Happily Ever After. If you want to check that out. Obviously, they're dead now, but our prayers go out to their families and all that stuff. We want to say, but there you go. A little side note here on travel leisure, a little real estate business. If you're looking to buy some huge land with 8 houses in a faraway, distant land with a big old lodge on it, well, go to New Zealand. $1.8 million. You can get this huge, secluded place with a little lake and everything. Make it into your little personal little getaway, I guess we'll call it. That's going to end it for this Halloween edition, and we do have a little bit of a little Facebook deal here. It's someone reposted this. It's from the Facebook page Acts of Random Kindness, believe it or not. It says, stop being Democratic or Republican. Be honest, have morals, show empathy, value integrity, be a good human. It really is pretty much that simple, everybody. It is that simple. That's going to end it for this Hump Day, Halloween Hump Day, we're going to call it. Please subscribe to my channel, The Common Sense Medicine Talk Show here on YouTube. Call in. Let's get a live discussion. Let's just sucker viral. Let's get some good stuff going here. Have a great Hump Day. We'll see you on Thursday. Go out trick-or-treating with your kids, grandkids, or go to a party or bar tonight. Enjoy Halloween. We'll see you on Thursday.